Hello.
Okay, guys, so let's start our session. So we are already covered, I guess, the methods and the techniques in the previous lectures, right? And I already shared the notes to you guys for the learning about what is the methods are basically used in a cyber forensics, and what type of techniques are basically liable and used by the forensic investigators for investigating the different types of cases, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great.
Sir,
Yeah,
some doubts, sir. One doubt, only one doubt, sir.
yeah. Tell me, ask me, Sagar.
Sir, can you tell me, sir, I just studied about whatever you given the sections and everything I studied, sir.
Mm-hmm.
There I don't have any doubts, sir. Just I have doubt that, sir. What are the new IT rules and their implications, sir?
What are the new IT rules?
Yes, sir. New IT rules.
Okay, so if you want to learn about the new IT rules, which is designed by the government of the Indian Parliament, so you just search on the Google and you can easily get it from the internet.
Yes, sir. You
Right,
have any
but
you
but
have any material, sir?
I already added the new IT rule that is according to like approximately I guess added uh, like I
No, sir.
remember
You
that
added
I just
you
added.
added
Yeah.
only 2008 amendment, sir.
Okay.
Not new rules. You not added it, sir.
Yeah, actually I told you, like I already I remember that I added a new rule in Jan 2021, but after that maybe the rules is basically changed and few rules are again changed. So if you want to learn about that one, so you can just search on the Google simple, and the new rules list will be available on the Google. You just get it
Okay, sir.
from there easily.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, Arjun, you can also you can join in, not an issue.
Thank you, sir.
So what's the issue, like इसमें नहीं लेना आपको क्लास इस वाले बैच में?
No, sir, it is easier for me to attend the class in the morning.
Okay, not an issue, so you can join in the morning sessions. This is a
Okay, sir.
starting
Thank
class.
you, sir.
Okay. Okay, so guys, today is our practical session, and we need to see about like the different types of techniques as which is used by the forensic investigator once they are just go on the incident place. Okay, so our practical session, the first thing we need to understand about what type of techniques, like the hacking cracking techniques. So firstly we need to understand like a cracking technique which is used by the investigators. Suppose that you are just going on the incident place and you are seeing there is a type of computing device which is available on that particular incident place. So at that time you need, maybe you need to change the password of that particular device, right? So how you can change the password? Okay, so guys, just tell me one thing, do you have any idea like how you can install the operating system on the virtualization concept, like a VMware as well as a virtual box?
Sir, actually, I installed Kali Linux on VirtualBox. I know.
You already installed, right?
Yes, sir. I know. I
Okay,
already
okay,
working on Kali
okay,
Linux.
okay. That's great. So, guys, if you have any type of doubt related to like installation process, so once after ending of this today's session, before ending of this today's session, I will share a link in the chat box, so you can just go through and learn it, like how you can download, yeah, how you can install the Linux operating system, Kali operating system in your virtual concept, right? So you can just easily go and learn from there if you have any doubt. Okay, so the next thing, first thing we need to understand, like suppose that on the incident place, maybe once you are just go and you are seeing the device is basically on the on state condition. So now this time I'm just taking a device that is a Windows 7.
Sir, is it fine? No, I can because I'm using Windows 10. In that, have installed the VirtualBox. In that VirtualBox, I installed Kali.
Not an issue, actually. I am also using this type of concept, like I am using a Windows 10
Okay.
operating system as a host one. Not an
Yes, sir.
issue,
Yes.
that's
Yes, sir.
completely fine.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, suppose that once you are just go on that incident place and you are seeing a computing device are basically available on that particular incident place, that is a Windows 7. A device is in on state condition, right? So what is our first step? Our first step is basically to change the password of that particular computing device. Why? Because maybe there is a possibility like there is some schedule ties basically scheduled for locking that particular operating system. So in that case, if you are just trying to access that particular operating system later, so that not possible, and after that you cannot get it any type of volatile data which is stored on that particular system, right? So this kind of thing you will not get it. So that's why we need to change the password first. So how you can change the password? Firstly, I'm just going and using a same normal method for changing the password via the control panel. So if you just go and check the control panel, here you can see like account user accounts and the safety, just use change windows password and change windows password. So it is asking me the current password. So just guys, remember one thing: you are an investigator and you are just seeing that computer as a first time, because that password is already set by the cyber criminal. So at that point, how would you understand like what is the original password of that particular operating system? That's not possible, right? Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So at that point, what we need to do, we will need to do, we can follow the another procedure for changing the password. This procedure, by the using of that procedure, you cannot easily change the password. Okay, so if you are said like we can easily crack the password, so just remember one thing: if you are just using a cracking techniques, so at that point you need to switch off that particular machine, and once you are just switch off the machine, the all type of volatile data which is available on that particular system is going to destroy, right? So as I already told you guys, the volatile and the non-volatile data which is available on that particular machine, and with the using of that data, you can easily analyze like what type of things are basically used by the cyber criminal at that point, right? So at that in the scene, you need to do, you need to change the password. This is the only procedure you can follow, and with the using of that procedure, you can easily change the password and you can easily get the data which is available on that particular operating system. So how you can do that? Just go into the file explorer. Now after going to the file explorer, just click on the computer and just right click on the computer. After right click, there is an option which is called as a manage. Just click on this manage button. After that, you can see the computer management window is basically open in front of you on the screen. Just go in the local users and group. Once you are just click on this local users and group, you will see there are two types of folders like a users and the groups. Just go into the users folder, and you can see every type of user is have which is having a username and a password, so which is listed on here. Yeah, every type of user who are basically available in this particular system, so that users are basically listed on this place. So how you what you need to do? Firstly, you need to select the user. Even you can also change the password of the administrator if the administrator is also having a type of password which is set by the cyber criminal. So this activity, where the using of this technique, you can easily change the administrator password also. So firstly, you need to go and just select the username and just right click on the user, and after that you will see a option that is set password. Just click on this set password. It is showing you the another scheme which is having a long written message. Just read out that message carefully, and after that just click to proceed. Once you are just click to proceed, it is asking the new password, so you just put the new password. So I'm just set the new password right now and just click to OK. After that, you will see a message on the screen where the pop-up that is the password has been set. Just click OK. Now my password is changed. So now this time, if the any type of schedule tie is basically doing by the cyber criminal, yeah, scheduled by the cyber criminal, so no, don't worry about that. If the system is basically going to lock in any condition, so we can easily change, we can easily log in against, like suppose that a person is basically locked that particular system, so we can easily open that particular system because we are already changed the password, and the volatile nature of data is secured in that particular system. So this kind of activity is basically helpful to the investigator once they are just thinking about to change the password, which is related to like a computing device which is get it from that particular incident place, right? Clear, guys?
Sir,
Understood.
Great, great. So you can use this procedure over Windows 10 operating system. So how you can use this procedure over the Windows 10? So let me show you.
Means before he going to crash the system, sir, we can retrieve his password, no, sir?
Sorry.
Before means how we are setting the password means before he going to crash the system, that we need to going to take the data of him.
Exactly. Before crashing that particular system via the attacker, suppose that the system is already going to crash via the scheduled task, which is assigned by the attacker, right? So
Sir, this
before
all
that, if you are
this
just
is the
gather the
comes.
data from there, so that is a procedure. Like firstly, you need to change the password, and after that, you can gather the data from there.
Sir, gather the data means we need to use some either magnetic capture and FTK measure, that tools, no, sir?
Exactly.
Okay, and also, sir, this all comes under identification phase.
This is a phase which is called as a identification as well as a examination phase.
Okay, sir, thank you.
So guys, just wait a minute. Yeah, it's open. What happened?
Sir, is how it's a different procedure, sir, in Windows 10?
Just wait a minute. I will show you. Okay, so how you can change the password into the Windows 10 operating system? So that is again a very simple techniques, guys. What is the procedure basically followed by the forensic investigator? So if you are just want to go and using a procedure like just typing the password into a search bar. Now you can see here the option that is a change your password. Just click on this option. After that, it is showing you the details like you can change the password, change pin. There are multiple options are basically available like change. Just click on this, change. After that, it is asking the current password. So as you know, guys, as an investigator, if you are a first time to seeing that system, so how do you know the password of the current password, right? Current system. So that is not possible. So with the using of that procedure, again, you cannot change the password properly. So what is the next procedure you are going to follow? That is same which is follow in a Windows 7. That is just go into the File Explorer. Just select the this PC, because in Windows 8 and Windows 10 are basically having a name that is a disk PC in place of computer. So just select the disk PC and just click to right click on that particular disk PC and just go into the manage section. Once you just click to the manage section, it is going to open a panel of the computer management. Just select the local users and groups from there, and we will change the password same with the using of same process which you are already following the Windows 7 operating system. Okay, clear guys?
Yes, sir.
So just go into the local users and group, and after that just go into the user section. Then you can select the user. So now my user is basically name is admin. Just right click over the admin, and after that it is showing me the set password. Just click to set password, then click to proceed, and after that it is open a panel where you can put the new password. So I am just going to put a new password. Now just press enter, and that's it. So this kind of procedure you can follow, and for changing the password of that particular current operating system which you are getting from that particular incident space, right? If you are getting the system that is a user system, like suppose so that is based on a Linux distribution. So what is the thing you are need to follow? You need to type a command over the terminal, that is a su hyphen and a username. That's it. So if you are just put that type of thing, so it is asking the new password, and after that you can easily change the password of the particular current user. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is simple command guys, you can follow and change the password of the particular current user in the Linux operating system. Now what is our next thing? The next thing is basically the offline state. So suppose that guys, if you are just go on that particular incidence place, and after that you are seeing the system is basically available in the off state condition. Off state condition it means the system is not in a on condition, the system is in off condition. So at that point what we need to do, firstly we need to crack that particular password, because if we are just open that particular system, it is asking me the password for entering in that particular system dashboard, right? So and what we need to do, we need to change, yeah, we need to crack the password. At that point we don't have any permission to change the password, so we need to crack that particular password. So how we can crack it? So firstly we are using a two types of methods for cracking the password. The first method which is called as a error generation method. So what is that error generation method guys? Once the file is basically loaded via this particular operating system like a bootloader, then we are just creating some type of conflict as well as a dispute into the normal operation, so that that system is going to troubleshoot, and that once the system is going to troubleshoot, we can easily open that particular files, and after that we can change the password from there. Even in the second procedure, you can use a bootable ISO file and just inject that bootable ISO file, and after that once the bootable ISO file is basically asking for change the disk, where you can install that pen drive bootable file. So at that point you can also go for the troubleshoot procedure. So you have two types of technique which is used by the cyber investigator for changing the password in the operating systems of the Windows distribution. So firstly I will show you the procedure. Yeah, I'm showing you the procedure which is working over that particular Windows 7 operating system. So what type of thing you need to follow guys? Firstly you need to start that particular operating system, and after that once the system is basically going to load all the files, and you will see this on the screen. Like suppose that firstly you will see once you are just start the system, it is showing me these type of options like the safe mode with networking, safe mode with command prompt, and the smart start system normally. Just click on the start windows normally, and when the system is basically loaded all the files, and just cursor is basically going to round up on this particular place in upside of starting windows, then you just need to force shutdown of this particular operating system. So now the cursor is basically going to load all the files, so I'm just going to shut down this operating system. You need to do this process at least 3 to 4 times correctly. If you are doing this process correctly 3 to 4 times, so after that the system is basically going to for going and showing this type of procedure like launch, repair, startup. That is a troubleshoot option. Just select that troubleshoot option. Don't go for the start normally this time. Just go for the start, repair, troubleshoot, and just click to OK. So you will get this option after like 3 to 4 times once you are just perform this technique usually. But if you are not perfectly perform this technique, so it will take approximately 5 to 6 times maybe. So just remember this thing, you need to create a conflict as a first time carefully. So it will take few time, like it will generated all the things, it will taking analyzing the conflict file, like what type of confliction is basically raised by that particular system. So firstly it is analyze the things, and after that it is going to troubleshoot. So it will take time, so it will take approximately like 5 to 10 minutes, hardly to 15 to 20 minutes. Okay guys.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now my mic is on the mute condition because its process is approximately taking like 5 to 10 minutes. So if you have any doubts, so you can ask me, otherwise I will be switch my mic on the mute.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes, ask.
Sir, okay, sir. Sir, this will be happening in the VMware, sir. Suppose I have only Windows 10, sir. At that time, what to do, sir? It will not come like that,
That
sir.
is
Start
that
Windows.
is the same thing, you can follow the same procedure, you can follow. Just open that particular operating system, and once the operating system is basically going to start, then just press the power key and hold on the power key. Press and hold the power key for a second, like 2 3 4 seconds, and after that you will analyze like your system is going to power off forcefully, yeah, hardly, right? So you can just go and follow this procedure like 3 to 4 times in the main operating system, and after that that process basically going to start. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's guys, look at here, it is showing you the option that is a restore and a cancel. If you just click on the restore, this is asking about the image file, so we don't have any type of backups, so that's why I'm just clicking to cancel and just go for that particular process continue.
So this is error generation method, sir.
This is the error generation method guys.
Okay, okay. Sir, means what is the main purpose? Because you already set the password, sir. What is the using of doing this error and bootable, sir?
I told you na, if you are just go and see the system is in off state condition, band condition mein mila, then what you need to do?
Okay, okay,
How you
okay,
can
okay,
open that particular operating system without without putting the password? Is it
okay,
possible?
okay, okay,
No.
okay, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys, if you are seeing like this type of things, like suppose your system is automatically restart, so not so big deal. You need to shut down the procedure again. Yeah, you need to follow the procedure again, because sometimes the system is automatically troubleshoot complete, and they are basically going to switch your system as the right condition. So it's not so big deal. So what's the next thing? You need to do that process again. Just create a conflict again, and after that, you just do that process for the continue for creating some type of troubleshoot process. So it is again asking, it is again showing me the launch repair option. Just click to OK, and just wait for 2 to 3 minutes, and after it is giving you the result on the screen. second time, if you are just applying this procedure, so it is not taking so much time, because the system is understand like there is some type of conflict are basically raised on once the system is trying to boot all the files from the boot manager. Now just look at here. It is showing me the another option, that is a starter repair, and there are two types of clickable things are available. That is send information about the problems, and the other thing that is a don't send. So what is our next thing? We don't know. We don't go for these two options. Just click on this downward arrow, and once you just click to this downward arrow, then just scroll down, and you will see here there is a link are basically available, that is the X Windows link. So once you are just click this error file link, so it is going to open your notepad. So that is a good thing, because if the notepad is open, so we can easily go by the file manager and just click to the open, so we can easily access the computer. So now I can easily access that particular computer. Just go to the computer section first, and just go into the bootable. Just go into the drive which is you are already set at. Like this is your main drive. So just go into the C drive, and what is the procedure we need to follow on this place? Just go into the directories like the Windows directory. So just guys, just note it down the path. You need to change the password. If you want to change the password, just note it down the path carefully. So just go into the Windows directory here. After the Windows directory, you need to search as a System 32 directory. So the System 32 directory are basically available here. Just go into the System 32, and after that you need to set the file types from txt file to all files. Just set it to the all files first, and after that you need to search here a file that is the name of set sc. So guys, once you have to search this file set sc, so you can see the first file, that is a set sc file. This is the original file, and these are all the files which I am already customized the names. So my system is basically representing the multiple files of set sc, like approximately 17 files is already showing here. But in your machine, if you are just doing this procedure, so you will see only the one file. Why this machine? Why my system is basically showing me these 17? Because I'm already doing this procedure over this machine approximately 17 plus times. So that's why it is showing me these all 17 files. So not so big deal. What we need to do, firstly, we need to go and just right click on that particular ZFC file and just rename the ZFC file. Why we need to rename? Because in the same folder, the two files which is having the same name is not exist. It's not possible to save the two file which is having the same name. So that's why I'm just going to change the name of that particular ZFC file, that is ZFC 18, because I already having like 17 files. So that's why I'm just using an increment number, that is the 18. After that, there is no ZSC file, original ZSC file are available. Okay, so what is the rule of that ZSC file, guys? Once you are just press the shift key by your keyboard as the 5 times, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like once you are just press the shift key 5 times, so it is going to execute a ZSC file. So ZSC file, the system is basically find out the ZSC file from the system32 directory, and after that they can execute. So our motive is basically once the system is basically asking they are finding the ZSC file, and once they are execute that ZSC file, so we can execute the CMD on the place of that ZSC original file. So now the next thing we need to find out the CMD here. Just type the CMD, and after that just right click on the CMD and just copy that CMD file. After copying that CMD file, what we need to do, we need to right click again on the same page and just paste that file into the same directory, that is the system32. So once you have just paste the CMD copy file here, so after that, what happened? Okay. Just start the CMD again. Just find out is there any copy file are basically exist in this folder or not. So I guess no CMD file copy is basically available. Okay, not an issue. Just find the CMD file again and just right click on the CMD file and copy that particular CMD file properly. After that, just right click on that particular same directory and there is a paste command. And just paste the file here. So after that, once the copy file you will got as a CMD file, just right click on that particular file and just rename the name of that particular file to replace with ZSC. So that's the reason why I am already changed the ZSC file name, because as we know very well, in the same folder two files are now active having a same name, right? So now just press the enter. Now my CMD copy file is replaced with the name of ZFC. Now just click to cancel, 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 and just cancel everything, and just click to finish and restart the system normal. Just start the system.
Sir, it's called as a backdoor attack in ethical hacking, sir.
This is not a backdoor attack.
Actually, I did using a backdoor attack. This backdoor attack in Windows on keylogger and all. I attacked it, sir.
If this is not a backdoor attack, because in this procedure you are actually hacking the particular operating system. It means you are just cracking the password of that particular operating system. Backdoor attack is basically a type of attack in which you are just doing that thing with the using of internet. It means is there any type of connectivity is basically available in that particular system, so you can say that that is a backdoor attack.
Okay.
Okay, so this is not a backdoor attack. This is a complete procedure, like how you can change the password or how you can crack the password.
Actually, it is the same procedure, sir. That's what I thought. That same.
Okay. Okay, so after that, once the password is basically asking on that particular place, so once you are just press the any type of password and then press the enter, so it is showing me this is the wrong password. Now what we need to do, we need to press the shift key as a 5 times. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now after that, you can see here the CMD automatically open, right? And the CMD is open. Now just put the command, that is the command is control user password 2. So guys, this is a command like control user passwords 2. So after using that command, you can easily change the password of that particular user, every user. So once you have press the enter, so it is going to open the user account. This is a command, guys. You can write it on your notebook. Just select this checkbox, and after that, just select the user and just click to reset the password. Now it is asking about the new password. Just set the new password. So I'm going to set the new password, that is a numeric number this time, and now just click to OK. So now my password is successfully changed. Now I just do one thing, just put the new password here, 12345, and just press the enter, and that's it. Now we can access the operating system successfully. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Sagar, can you please explain like what type of procedure you are following for the backdoor condition with the using of that technique?
Yes, sir. The same technique, sir. What I did, sir, I opened the Windows 7 prompt, sir.
Okay.
Means see till that, sir, whatever you told, no, sir, you have to you had to interrupt in between the starting of the thing, and that I not did, sir. Whenever you ask, no, sir, there is one prompt asking the password.
Okay.
At that time, something we entered the shift 5 times, sir.
Yeah.
Laterwards, shift 5 times, I entered, sir. Laterwards, I used some commands, sir. Laterwards, again, this something I need to go manually. That prompt comes, no, sir. That set C and command line, that prompts comes, no, sir.
How you can open the directly CMD with by the pressing of shift key as a 5 times?
Sir, actually, I followed some steps, sir. Sir, if you want, I will send that that particular video of that backdoor attack in Telegram, sir.
Okay. Just send me the link.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay. Okay, so I hope so, guys, the point is clear, like how you can change the password of the different operating systems, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
sir.
so, guys, this is sufficient for the today's session because I have the another meeting. So